Welcome back, gentlemen, ladies. Here we were climbing up the wacky World War II base to get some answers, since we just can't figure out this plot. It's too thick. Oh. Discover the ancient tomb. Damn, was I? No, there's no tomb on the map. Okay then, so there was actually so that required by plot tomb I've been going on about apparently just doesn't appear on the list of tombs to scour because, you know, it's required by the plot. And we are there right now, and let's just check. Yeah, there's a fair bit of stuff to find here, but not a whole ton. How many relics? 2 relics. Hope I find those. Always fun to find the relics. These gyps caches, less so, they're not too interesting, although the promise of some sort of document is tantalizing. What exactly could be detailed in the documents those gyps caches or GPS caches lead to? Oh, hey, I can see you right there, treasure. Just need to figure out how to get to it. Interesting. Interesting.
Look at all those bodies. Keep it down. Yeah. You want him to find us? Just shut up. Keep your eyes open for the girl.
Oh, bad guys, even here.
You hear that? Here, hold on. I'll take a look.
Come on, turn around, buddy. Goddammit, the guy's right there. Alright. I really didn't expect that guy to react to the door being open. That seemed like the kind of thing they would simply ignore. Ah! All my exciting effort to be sneaky, and then he was looking right this way.
I got something for you.
Let's test our new... No? I wanted to test our new killer dodge kill. Instead, my cool attempts to be cool led to my death.
Look at all those bodies. Keep it down. If only you're here. Yeah. You want him to find us? What the hell?
Wow, I can't believe they programmed these guys to react to that. It really seemed like a kind of thing, you know, with the AI in this game that they just ignore.
Get over here.
Alright. That's how it's gonna be. There, now that was more like it. That action. Oh, that's right, we got the parts for the competition bow, which I think is the final bow. Oh, wow, that looks... Now that looks techie, that's for sure. Let's see, what... Got all these... Oh, we're still missing the napalm arrows, which... And now there's explosive arrows as an option. Well... That's certainly an interesting idea. And penetrating arrows also, but these cost a ton. No surprises, they're incredibly powerful weapons to use. So... Well, honestly, I'm just happy. Come on, give me the loot. I'm just happy having this super beefy looking bow now. And of course we have this document.
Soon after we discovered the tomb, they came. The Oni. First, the lights went out. Then the screaming started. Was it us or them? That horrible sound. It still rings in my head. They wore the armor of my ancestors. They cut us down with ancient blades. Gunfire, shouting, blood. We couldn't stop them. Everything turned to chaos. And then silence. They were gone. Why did they leave? Why didn't they kill us all? Captain Osaka is in command now. We are leaving the base, but not the island. We're heading inland, to the monastery. There's no other way. We must follow the Oni. All of us. If we can't control the star, we must destroy it. But I know. We're all going to die.
I love that even at this point Lara's still skeptical. Could it be that thing I saw in the monastery? No, that was just a rabbit Sumatran bear or something. You just, in the panic, you just thought it looked like a giant ogre man. Oof. Oh, and even more hints of treasure in the rooms beyond. How do I get there? Now, why does this place have power working as well? Mysteriouser.
The tomb must be in the lower levels.
Hang on, the room with the that room with the treasure was, I think, above us? We saw that treasure through that door. It's either behind this wall or it's above us, maybe? I'm not sure. I have a distinct recollection of really hurting my head trying to solve the puzzle with this elevator shaft. Like, I suddenly got very painful deja vu.
Elevator is jammed.
Seeing this elevator shaft room.
That's where I need to go.
Can't I just... Actually, with this drop here, that's a super unsafe idea, so let's not do that. Instead, let's see if I can't just break this stupid thing. Huh. That was alright.
I'm on the right track. I just need to figure out a way to drop the elevator with more force.
Again, this is a terrible idea what I'm doing now, so I'd better not do that. Actually, now that I think about it, I think the only problem I originally had with this was kind of hard to make out where you're supposed to go. Because after a game where everything's been painted white, this one's a bit easy to miss, this thing you can climb on. But I think if we think about it logically, whatever we press in this game will lead to progress, so let's just check where stuff changes and we'll find where to go on ahead.
Command to operative. Stop. Trinity is concerned. Stop. Acquisition of star phenomenon unacceptable. Stop. Sabotage of access operation imperative. Stop.
Oh my god, well, I think I just, skipped a heartbeat because this Trinity are the bad guys in, I understand they're like the evil bad guy team Lara's fighting against in the sequel. I didn't realize they were seeding plots for the sequel already in this game. Like when I heard about, there's this secret society going around collecting treasures for nefarious ends, I thought that was just something they made up when they were like, oh man guys, we gotta come up with a plot for the next game. But okay, they had this planned out all along. Color me impressed, makers of the game. That was some impressive foresight you had too. Oh, then again, that was called a GPS secret too, so I bet the...
Just need to loosen 3 more and that elevator will fall.
I guess that the secret thing you get from those collecting all GPSs will in fact reveal... Oh, hang on, I bet we don't need to pull it up here yet. Check the level 30 first. Yeah, once we collect all the GPS caches, we'd get the other GPS secret, and that would be even more like foreshadowing about Trinity in the next game. Which was very impressive. Bingo! I knew that, because the second I saw the bag and how it was in a hard to reach place, I figured, I figured that thingy would be a part for a weapon. Okay, and this is, I realized, you're supposed to move this supposed to move this elevator up to the various points and remove these, so that's why we couldn't move it up to the 4th floor quite yet. I'm impressed this elevator works with just 2 of these gears. I mean, why bother with 4 if just 2 will have this thing run? And I'll be even more impressed if I remove 1 more and then move it again. Yeah, I can see there's a hole right there. I should somehow... Oh, wait, I think... Yeah, I
Got to blast my way out of here.
think now I'm starting to see what I got stuck with, like figuring out how to get to these final ones. Hang on, hang on. Okay, you can see that's something you blow up with a shotgun. Oh, when did this appear? Has this been here all the time? That's odd. Oh, I must have dropped while this thing was climbing. I think I would have noticed the ladder running up the first time.
Okay, just 1 more to go.
But I'm still drawing blanks, so I'm going to get to that last one. Gosh, I knew it. I knew this elevator puzzle was bad news. Okay, doesn't look like there's any place I could... Okay, it's fenced off here. Am I just supposed to lower it back to 3? Maybe hurry up there and then... see what happens. Yeah, no, that didn't quite work. Oh, hang on, scraggly rock right there. So what if... I did like... Aha, there we go. Whew, oh, for a second I was afraid I was going to have to use survival mode. Oops, yes, that one. That's the exact one I was afraid I'd have to use, but there we go. Oh, that was a good one, that final one. Yeah, no wonder it took me forever the first time to do this. It was the most obvious. Going down?
I think that did the trick.
Oh, okay. I should think before I jump. At least I didn't jump down this elevator shaft. That would have been not too great. Nope, guess we're gonna miss that one treasure. I couldn't figure out how to get to it, but there seems to be a little pointless side challenge here. Still don't know how I feel about how well they integrated the whole survival aspect. Because, you know, they want to drum up the survival aspect, but then these shooting little totems and stuff is silly. Like, what is the point of doing that? But, on the other hand, I'm quite rubbish at survival games, so I really should be happy that they didn't really have to really worry about collecting food, keeping warm, all that stuff that you have to do in games. Like, I don't know, what's that, Don't Starve or whatever. Like, I don't know, maybe I'd be good at Don't Starve if I haven't played it myself, but it seems like the kind of game I would be terrible at. Look! A treasure! At least we got one from this crummy trip.
Were these gifts for the ancient rulers of Yamatai? Or was there some kind of battle here?
I don't know, but it's swanky. You should wear that for the rest of the adventure. Maybe, you know, not hurt your head so much in all these. He's turned around. Supposedly there's way more stealth in the second game. I like the sound of that. In this game it's more like you can only stealth in the parts where the developers intended you to do it. But otherwise this happens. I mean, that went alright. I got one of them. 1 out of 2 by stealth is pretty good. I'd say. But, ooh. Alright, you can break these open to get more parts. That's true. We need lots of salvage now if we want those optional arrows. I don't think I'm gonna bother with them. I don't use the bow so much anymore.
Alright, this is it.
Oh, this doesn't look ominous at all. Look at the... What I'm gonna assume are the 4 heavenly kings of the cardinal directions. I think. And the other 2 chaps, I don't know who they are, but... Yeah, I don't want to alert the zombie samurai guy with the static.
These figures. Warriors. They're in Himiko's tomb. They protected her. And is this you? Were you some kind of general? You committed seppuku.
Didn't do a very good job of generalizing, I guess.
It's beautiful. It's still sharp.
Yeah, that's pro tip. Always check sword hilts. People always hide secret messages in them.
I have failed, my queen. The ritual was corrupted. The priestess knew only death could save her and took her own life. Now the first and last queen lives a half-life, a soul in a decaying body. Her rage became the storms and will not stop while her soul is tied to this earth. My storm guard are sworn to protect her. They must continue, but I cannot.
The soul is trapped in a decaying body. That's what's causing the storms. To stop the storms, we need to destroy the body in the ritual chamber. How the hell am I going to convince the others?
It is a bit far-fetched story, I'll give you that, Lara. Well,
She's in the old tomb.
Shit! I've got to get out of here.
charges. Oh, that sounds not good. Yeah, then we're not going back that way.
No!
Let's try this away. No, all these priceless archaeological finds. Means you're just setting it all ablaze and destroying it? That sucks. Which way did you get over there? I can't for the life of me remember. Nope, no runners. So yeah, we finally get the explanation of what's going on. So, Sun Queen had her fancy ritual of rejuvenation, and the one Hoshi whose stories we've been reading did suicide, and as a result the ritual failed, so the queen is now a undead body. Well, I don't know, her soul's stuck on the plane in her dead body, and her rage is causing the storms to manifest. It's unclear if she had the power to make storms while she was properly alive. I think she did, because they talk about her powers, but now she's just an undead rage monster genius Loki thingy. Genius loci. I forgot to check how you pronounce that.